What does Widdershins mean? It describes moving in a direction contrary to the sun's apparent course, essentially counterclockwise. The term originates from Middle High German and Old English, meaning to go against or in the opposite direction. Historically, moving Widdershins was often considered unnatural, unlucky, or even sinister, opposing the perceived natural order of things. In Celtic folklore, particularly Scottish and Irish, moving Widdershins could attract misfortune or unwelcome attention from supernatural beings. Scottish traditions specifically warned against circling a church Widdershins, believing it could invoke evil or cause bad luck. During witchcraft trials, accused individuals were sometimes said to have danced Widdershins as part of their supposed dark rituals. In some magical practices, Widdershins movements were intentionally used for banishing, cursing, or working with chaotic energies. This contrasts sharply with Deosil, or sunwise, clockwise movement, generally associated with good fortune, blessings, and positive magic. While not always explicitly named Widdershins, similar concepts of unlucky directions appear in various global folklores and superstitions. Maritime superstitions often included avoiding counterclockwise turns or actions on board ships to prevent bad luck at sea. Interestingly, castle spiral staircases often ascend clockwise, favoring the right-handed defender looking down against attackers ascending counterclockwise. Ritualistic circumambulation, or walking around sacred objects, often specifies a sunwise direction, reinforcing the negativity of Widdershins. Some traditional folk dances incorporate both clockwise and counterclockwise movements, each carrying specific symbolic weight within the dance. Why unlucky? Moving Widdershins was seen as going against the grain, challenging the natural, sun-ordained order of the world. It symbolizes the unnatural, the reversal of norms, like reading backwards or water flowing uphill, inherently unsettling. Consequently, Widdershins became associated with chaos, disruption, bad faith, and the undoing of positive states or spells. In some esoteric traditions, this connects to the concept of the left-hand path, focusing on challenging taboos or self-interest. The symbolism of reversal makes it potent for undoing, unbinding knots, breaking curses, or banishing unwanted influences. Even psychologically, moving against an expected flow can feel awkward or slightly disorienting, tapping into primal unease. The duality with Deosil highlights fundamental opposites: order versus chaos, creation versus destruction, fortunate versus unfortunate. While primarily sun-related, some link Widdershins to lunar cycles or the perceived sinister left-handed side. In modern pagan and Wiccan practices, Widdershins movement is sometimes used intentionally for specific rituals like banishing or closing circles. Figuratively, Widdershins can describe anything that runs counter to the usual or expected way, often with negative connotations. The concept appears in fantasy literature and games, often used to signify wrongness, dark magic, or cursed places. So Widdershins means counterclockwise movement, deeply rooted in folklore and superstition as unlucky or unnatural. From ancient rituals to modern language, the idea of moving against the sun continues to hold symbolic power.